StarlingSource.com here, and today we're reviewing a watch from a new company, Egard Watches. This is the Egard Shade. This is the unboxing. I only opened the box to make sure that the watch was there. I haven't actually really looked at it yet, so it's more of an unboxing and really a review of what I think of it. More like initial impressions, and then I'll go into more details as I look at it a little bit closer. So this is the box it comes in. A very large box. You can't really fit it on the screen here, but it's almost as big as a Panerai box. Not quite as big, but as you can see, signed with the Egard logo here. It feels like it's printed on, but nice box. So, open it up, and there's the packing material still in there, and there is the Egard Shade. As I was told, since this is a sort of a pre-release sample of the watch, this one does not have the manual, so normally it would come with a manual. Otherwise, this is complete. It does have the extra strap as well as the polishing cloth down here. It's also signed Egard. Very nice. Getting a little funny here on the screen. Take a look at the extra strap first. It's a signed buckle. Seems like a decent strap. And these are limited production of 100. This is the blue model, the steel and blue. It also comes in a PVD model with sort of an orange finish on it. So why don't we see what this watch is all about? Very nice. AR coated sapphire crystal in this. 43mm case. Let's get these plastics off it. Alright, so we finished getting off this wrapper stuff here. I just got to pull off this stuff before I really can appreciate a watch. So there she is. Black leather strap. So yeah, so this is a 43mm 316L stainless steel case. Sapphire AR coated crystal on the front. I believe the back is mineral crystal. It's got the Miyota movement in it. The sorry, which model is this again? It's the 8N24, 21 joules. And if you look really closely, you can see that the probably can't see it. Try and get the rotor has a little Egard engraving on it, which is a nice little touch. So back is specified sapphire crystal, 20 ATM, which means 200 meter water resistance or 660 feet, whichever you prefer. The crown is screw down, so it's tightened in, and this Miyota movement it winds, but it does not hack. So when you pull it out, the second hand continues to run. This one has no loom on the hands. It's actually got hands with hollow hands, which are what hands look like if you don't put the loom into the middle sometimes. So that's what we have here. Maybe we'll zoom up to get a better look at the dial. You can see it's a multi-layered dial. The index is the Roman numerals at the top, and then has this sort of stretch with a point in it here that says Egard and automatic on it, and then a little bit of an open heart there showing the Miyota movement. See the balance wheel there, the escapement. Kind of neat, actually. I really like the look of the dial. Trying to get a good shot of it. I don't want to reflect too much light. So you can see there. Good shot of the dial. And nice little blue accents there between the 12 and the 2. Kind of a nice feature. I really like how the blue matches up with that. It's sort of a one of the things that drew me to this color of the watch as opposed to the other color. I really like the blue on this one. It's signed on the side, Egard. Also a nice little extra here. I like the way the lugs look on this one. It's got kind of like a square lug look to it, and it's kind of breaks here with a little cut. Good work on the case. I quite like the case on this one. It's got a nice sort of a chunky look to it. Very just straight lines on the side. The crystal itself is slightly domed. I guess you can't really see it there, but it is slightly domed, and I can tell from here. Very slightly domed. And what was I going to say here? Oh yeah, the crown is also signed with the Egard logo, which is what I believe to be 2 swords crossing with some sort of shield in the middle or something like that. I guess it's pronounced Egard, not Egard. Egard, with the accent above the E there. So we'll zoom out a little bit here, get a better look. So this model is also available on the bracelet, which I don't have. I only have the 2 straps that it's available on. I think personally the watch sort of shows better on the strap anyway. Let me put this on a little loose here, just to give you an idea. Not bad, eh? I actually think it's quite a nice dress watch. It's sort of dress, but sort of chunky in the sense that it does have a lot of wrist presence to it. It gives at the price is $620 on the strap, but the impression you get when you see it is definitely a higher end watch than that. It definitely has that look to it. If you look closely at the back of the dial, there's vertical striping that I think you've seen on some of the product pictures if you've taken a look at it. And the multi-layered dial really sets it off. I quite like the way that the dial's been designed. There's a lot of care and attention to detail that goes into this design, of course. Instead of just having everything plopped on in a relatively sort of conventional way, Elan is obviously done something a little different with this watch, which I really like. So I'm not sure if they're going to have more watches or if this is just his one labor of love, but I really like how this looks. I think it's a neat watch. The Miyota movement is not my favorite, but I guess to reach a particular price point, you've got to use certain materials, right? And I mean, as a full package, the watch gives you a really nice box. It's a really nice overall design. Great dial. Nice case. I really like the case. It really stands out as a watch that's been created from the ground up as something unique and something different, as opposed to most watches, which or not, I wouldn't say most watches, but a lot of watches out there which either build on a popular design that another company has produced, possibly. This one is completely original from what I've seen, at least. And what I really like about the open heart design here is that in the past, a lot of the open heart watches that I've seen somehow come off looking a little bit cheap with the open heart concept. They look like those fake tourbillons that you'll see offered in those Chinese replica sites and things like that. And what Egard manages to do here is they manage to make it tasteful and do an open heart design with a Japanese Miyota movement and still make it look tasteful, which is which is something to be proud of, I think. So I think they did a great job with this watch. Looks really good. The price point is on the high side for a watch with a Miyota movement. I'm not sure if the limited production will counter that, or how it'll go. But given that there's only 100 pieces to sell, I don't think he'll have too much trouble doing that, because it is a very nice watch, and I think he did a great job with it. So hope you guys enjoy the review.